Welcome back to another vlog. We are doing a weekend vlog from our trip to Salt Lake City to ski at Brighton Ski Resort. So we're going to take you along this vlog. Here is our hotel room. We booked something in Cottonwood Heights, which is pretty close to the canyon, where essentially we just take a bus up, which you'll see in just a little bit. Got in pretty late at like 10:30, so we got some quick goodies from 7-Eleven, ordered some Domino's, and then crashed for the night. 6:45 a.m. We're staying at the Courtyard Marriott in Cottonwood Heights at the base of the mountains. I'm walking over to a coffee shop that opens up at 6:30. Grab some coffee, bring it back to the hotel, get changed into all of our gear. We're gonna take the bus up to Brighton. Definitely the most convenient way to get there. That avoids the hassle of having to park and do all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get this coffee. We'll see you on the bus.
Look over here.
Taking the bus is really convenient and gets you pretty much right to the mountain from like a 5-minute walk from the hotel, but you got to make sure you get there early because that bus can get packed. And now let's get to the skiing. Tessa and I started skiing about 4 years ago, and it's something that we've really come to enjoy because, number one, we love being in the mountains, if you know anything about us, and finding someone to be active in the mountains is just incredible, and skiing is a much easier way to get up and down and take in some incredible views. So started 4 years ago and pretty much have not looked back. I've been trying to go as much as we can. Last season was my first season of going quite a bit and feeling like I can actually ski. I went 20 days last season and really started to get much more comfortable on skis. This was the third day of the season here on Brighton. Tessa is not quite as advanced yet. She's had not as many days in the snow and is a little bit more fearful than I am, so here's her doing a little bit of some small bumps and some small moguls. But we had a great time this trip, and we really took the first day just to kind of joyride, relax, explore whatever was open of the resort, and then just take it all in. We booked Brighton about a couple of months ago because we heard that it had the best early season snow, and unfortunately it really did not this season. This is apparently the worst season that they have for snowfall since 1970s. So definitely not amazing. They only had 2 real decent lifts open, so not too much terrain to explore, but it was more than enough for what we had going on. This over here is a full run that I did without Tessa while she was doing her own thing, just so I can get some good speed in on it, because Tessa definitely does not go as fast as I do. If you see my skis during this, they are now getting mostly parallel on a lot of this. Still not the cleanest on my turns, especially in tighter corridors. But I took a lesson last year at the beginning of the year at Granite Peak, which actually ended up being super useful, and I essentially applied the rest of every single day that I was on the slopes, at least a couple of runs or a half day to some sort of practicing, and it has paid off quite a bit. This is the first season where I feel like I actually know how to ski. I was riding my Nordica Unleashed 108s, which are my new ski that was gifted by Tessa for my birthday last year. Not the exact right ski for these conditions, but still a blast. We checked out a soft opening for a restaurant for dinner and then ended up having a second dinner as well. It is now 8 p.m. from our ski day on Saturday here. We are honestly beat. We had our first dinner, which was okay, not really enough food. So we had our second dinner, which we had pizza left over from yesterday. We were watching some Bake Off and then kind of fell asleep while watching. So we're like, all right, that's it. We're gonna hit the hay. We haven't really had a good kind of day or kind of time to just like vegetate and sleep for a while. So that's gonna be tonight while we're on this little trip. So it's like 8 p.m. We're gonna go to bed, probably wake up, hopefully get at least like 9 hours of sleep, which will be amazing. And we'll see you for day 2 tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday. It is day 2 of our little ski vacation. Today, unfortunately, we can't ski as long because our flight's out. Tessa's at 3, mine's at 5. I'm heading back to Chicagoland. Tessa still works, so she's going back to Phoenix. So we have to stop a little bit short just to get to the mountain, put all of our stuff away at the hotel, and then get to the airport. So a little bit shorter, but starting off the same way with some coffee. So we'll get it, and then get some packing going so we're not in a rush later, and then get to the mountain. I know some people will definitely be asking about ski gear, and everything I wear is essentially Norona, which is a Norwegian brand. I have the Norona pants, I got Norona mid-layer, my shallows Norona. It is an extremely high quality brand. It essentially competes with Arc'teryx. It's definitely expensive, but if you get a couple of pieces, it's very worth it. Very durable, very high quality. I've had some like falls while running in some of the other underlayers. No tears, no nothing. I absolutely love Nerona, so highly recommend. They have an outlet store as well, which is where I get essentially everything because it's a lot cheaper that way. Still expensive, but highly recommend Nerona if you're looking for good quality outdoor gear. Another day, another walk to the bus stop. Look at that fit, full Nerona, baby. We're waiting here at the bus stop. It's a thing here where locals come and pick up people from the bus stop to go to Solitude Resort because they offer validated parking if you have like an entire full car of people. So they'll come here and pick up people at the bus stop. Brighton doesn't offer that. So essentially no one picks us up from the bus stop if we're going to Brighton. Kind of sucks. They should offer that incentive for Brighton as well because then we get picked up. Now, I'm just going to leave with you some good old skiing. Like I said, every time I'm on the snow, I do some sort of drills, and I ended the trip by doing some drills here, which is my single leg skiing. I realized I actually really suck at going just on my left leg, which explains how I'm so bad at taking right turns, especially when it comes to tight spaces like in moguls and in the trees. So did a lot of drills focused on my left leg to close out the day, and by the end, definitely felt a little bit better on him. That's a wrap. Stopped at 7-Eleven again for snacks on the way out, which Tessa picked up, and that was it for our trip to Brighton. Short and sweet, but Salt Lake City is actually a really close flight from Phoenix. It's only about an hour, so we might be back again pretty soon to go ski at some of the other resorts. At the airport, Tessa had a on me. I went to the lounge after she left to go get some food, and that was it for this trip. Tessa's actually unfortunately headed back to Phoenix, and I'm headed to Chicago for the holidays. Thank you all for watching. That's it for this vlog, and I will catch you in the next one.